I think when we go back and we look at last season, you can see some similarities at the start of the year. And this is something that we're going to look long and hard at. Why are we getting off to these slow starts? Last year, it was weeks 1, 2, and 4, where we were not really efficient offensively. Now, we all know that the defenses usually start the year a little bit ahead of the offenses, but we've been real sluggish the last 2 years offensively getting out to a start. This year, it was weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4. But we hit our stride in both years in week 5, and we've continued to do that. We put up our most points per game last weekend. Our average drive start post kickoff is down about 5 or 6 yards, and I really think that that's had a big impact on some of these drives that are starting back, closer to the 30-yard line as opposed to out near the 36. When we went with the traditional kickoff, we were giving our teams the opportunity to start drives in great field position. You get a couple of first downs and you're in field goal range, and we haven't had that this year. So I think that probably has done it a little bit. But I think the biggest thing when you look at our teams, in Birmingham is going to be the outlier here. It's when you look at the top 4 teams and the playoff teams established last weekend, it's the consistency at the quarterback spot. And Birmingham is the outlier with all the injuries they've had and all the number of different quarterbacks that have been a part of that team during the course of the year. Manny Wilkins goes out and Max Duggan came in. So great job by St. Louis having a different style quarterback there, but somebody who could step in and keep that team, headed down the right path. I think Michigan finally makes the big decision with Bryce Perkins and Danny Etling a couple of weeks ago, and you see the productivity there. And then, Jordan Ta'amu he's been, that one consistent guy for DC. You look at DC and Arlington, and they're the 2 teams that really have that quarterback position kind of locked up. And it's Jordan's or it was Luis's opportunity to lose. So I think that was one of the big things that's come out this year, was we had some inconsistency in